Good morning to you. So today is the 10th of May and I thought it's time for another video. Thank you so much for anyone that watched the previous video, that shared it, that gave me a call and just said they were, they enjoyed the video or whatnot. It means a lot, man. It means a lot. And it's getting easier to talk in front of the camera. It's getting easier to pull out the camera in front of other people. I'm not so embarrassed now. It's 8:30 and it's going to be a leg day today. So I hate doing legs, don't enjoy it, but it's really important. So today, like I said, it's lower limb exercises. So I'm going to be doing things like deadlifts, squats, leg extensions, but there is a back component to this workout. So I will be doing lat pull downs. What else will I be doing? Some pull-ups, wide grip pull-ups, bent over rows, that sort of thing. Yeah, so I'm not gonna rat on for too long. I want to get in the gym nice and early, and other than that, I've got nothing else to say. So I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, so thanks again for joining me. Now I'm just going to do what I did last time, a bit of commentary over some of these clips. Now just to begin with, I want to apologise for these poor angles. It was so much harder than I expected to get good angles when working on your lower limb. So that's definitely something I know I'm going to have to do with someone else. I'm not going to be able to do my own. Anyway guys, this workout started off with some squats. Now I do tend to warm up. I do a little bit of a jog for about 5 minutes on the treadmill. So I definitely suggest, if you're going to do this, make sure you do that before you do any of these exercises. Now my mobility is not brilliant in my hips. I'm quite tight, so I tend to go down just shy of being parallel in terms of my thighs in relation to the floor when I'm doing the squats. Ideally, I would like to come down a little bit lower, but you can still see I'm still coming down a lot lower than what I see some people do in the gym, so it's not too bad. Anyway guys, so I'll start off with 25 on each side, nothing too heavy, nothing too dramatic. And again guys, all of these exercises are 3 sets of 12 repetitions with 30 seconds in between. Now because I find doing legs quite difficult, and on top of that it does really work me from a cardiovascular point of view, I generally don't do too heavy. Like I said in the previous video, at the moment I'm more about cutting and getting as lean as possible as opposed to putting on size. So guys, I just want to show you from this angle here, you can see my feet are staying nice and firm on the floor all the way through the movement. I'm not arching my lower back. I'm keeping my core nice and tight all the way through. There's no rocking, no jerking, and the bar's coming down in a straight vertical line. It's not going backwards and forwards. The bar is being still. It's just coming down and then going straight back up in a straight line. Now as you can see here from the side, my heels are staying on the floor all the way through the movement, and if you look at my knees in relation to my toes, my knees do not go over my toes, so I'm almost sticking my bottom out as opposed to leaning forwards like what I see a lot of people do. In the long term you're only going to get back injuries like that. Alright guys, so that takes us on to lunges. One of my favourite exercises. I really struggled with this to begin with, but this has come a long way during the time of me doing this exercise or this workout. So guys, as you can see, I'm doing it in the squat rack, which is probably not the most ideal place to do it, but the reason why I've done it there is it kind of gives me a smaller area and I have to be able to control the motion in order to perform it. Now from the side you can see I'm trying to keep a good stance. I'm not rocking, I'm not jerking. It's a nice steady pace. And again guys, that was 3 sets of 12 repetitions with 30 seconds in between. Alright guys, now this takes me on to an exercise that I don't really enjoy doing, but I know is really good, and that's the deadlift. Now I was told, and please do not quote me on this, but it makes sense, is the reason why it's called a deadlift is because you start from a dead position, i.e. the bar on the floor. Alright guys, so as you can see when I do this movement, I'm keeping my core nice and tight all the way through the movement. I'm not jumping, I'm not jerking, I'm not leaning back as you see most people when they do this in the gym. I think for me the most important thing when you're doing this movement is form is so important because you don't want to cause an injury in the long term. I almost see it like I'm trying to jump, but I have the weight in my hand. So it's a push up as opposed to a lean back. Alright guys, that takes us on to some lat pull downs. Now, I really enjoyed doing this exercise, but apologies, this angle is not very good at all. It was really hard once again to get a good angle. From here you can see my back is actually quite wide. Definitely have that V that we were all working towards, and I would say it's because the way in which I do this exercise, it's not a fast thing, it's not about weight, it's about slow controlled movement, making sure you've got the correct muscles engaged all the way through. And in the near future guys, I'll be doing a video just detailing how to do these exercises with good form. Alright guys, so the last clip I got for you was me doing seated cable rows, one of my favourite exercises. When I do it, I like to do it nice, slow and controlled, once again keeping the lats or latissimus dorsi, however you want to pronounce them, nice and engaged all the way through the movement. I'm not too concerned with how much weight I'm carrying, it's more about the quality of the movement for me. Anyway guys, that's going to conclude this commentary. I'll see you in the next one.
Alright guys, so yeah, I'm obviously back in the car, just finished working out. Brilliant workout, but it was just really hard to film. Yeah, what I've noticed is doing lower body workouts is a lot harder to film because I need a high tripod, and my tripod is really small, and even if I hook it up onto something or mount it on something, it's still awkward to get good shots. So I'm definitely gonna have to do that with someone else. However, I did film half the workout and I think some of the shots came out okay. So what I'll probably do is I'll still upload half of them, and then this will be part 1 to lower body, and I'll do a part 2 to lower body with someone else there. So I just want to say thanks again for watching the video. I hope you've really enjoyed it. I know I've enjoyed making them, and I hope that you continue watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment if you have anything to say. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. So what is up guys, today is May the 10th, Good morning guys, and welcome to another video on here at Alright guys, so obviously back in the car, just finished the workout. Went really